Hello everyone, welcome to Swahili Kingdom, and in this video we are doing the co-infinitive in Swahili. What do I mean by infinitive? An infinitive is a verb that has two. For example, to shower, kuoga, to shower, kuoga. Without an infinitive it is oga, but with an infinitive is kuoga. So that's what I mean by an infinitive. And a ku in Swahili makes an infinitive and a gerund. What is a gerund? A gerund is a word that ends with an ing. Kuoga, bathing. Kuoga, bathing or showering. So we have said that a ku infinitive in Swahili is either an infinitive or a gerund. Kuoga can either mean to shower or showering. Okay, and how do you identify a ku in Swahili? How do you identify an infinitive in Swahili? Well, when you see any verb in Swahili with a ku, you will know this is an infinitive or a gerund. So how do you know the difference between an infinitive and a gerund? Depending on the sentence, you will know the difference between an infinitive and a gerund. Let's use an example. Anapenda kuoga. Anapenda kuoga. That one, you will know that it is a gerund. It is a gerund or an infinitive. He likes showering or he likes to shower. So they can be used interchangeably, and that's how simple you can know if a verb is a gerund or an infinitive. So now at the end of this video, you will know the prefixes used with these ku, with adjectives, demonstratives, relative pronouns, and more. So let's start. With adjectives, let's use a sentence using zuri, nice. Zuri, nice. And we use kuishi. Kuishi is to live. Kuishi is to live. And zuri, nice. Kuishi kuzuri. Kuishi kuzuri. Nice living. Kuishi kuzuri. So we have a ku. We add a ku. We prefix a ku to the adjective. Kuishi kuzuri. Kuishi kubaya. Baya is bad. Kuishi kubaya. Bad living. How about making a singular and plural? Well, this is a bit easier, or let me say very easy, because we don't have a singular nor a plural in this ku. You can't say bathings. We don't have a singular or a plural in this, so that one is none. We are not going to check that one because it is not going to make any sense. So let's skip that one. Sentence formation. Sentence formation, forming a sentence using kuishi. 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 Kuishi Nairobi kunavutia. Kuishi Nairobi kunavutia. Living at Nairobi is attractive. Living at Nairobi is attractive. Kuishi Nairobi kunavutia. So you can see kunavutia. We have also added a ku prefix in before the tense of the verb now, which is a present tense. Kuishi Nairobi kunavutia. Living at Nairobi is attractive. How about making a possessive? First of all, the thing that I usually ask in these noun classes videos, do you know how to make, do you know the possessive suffixes? Let me tell you the possessive suffixes. Angu, ako, ake, etu, enu, ao. Etu, enu, ao. So those are the 6 possessive suffixes. And you can check more about the possessive suffixes in this link suggested here, so that you can improve your Swahili more and more, not only knowing the 6 possessive suffixes, but knowing how to use them and which prefixes to use in every noun class, because prefixes are used differently with every noun class. So in this noun class, we are going to see which prefix we use with possessive. Let's use kuishi again. Kuishi kwangu. Kuishi kwangu. Kuishi kwangu. Kuishi kwangu. Kuishi kwenu. Kuishi kwenu. You are living. Kuishi kwangu, my living. Maybe my living style. Kuishi kwangu kunavutia. My living style is attractive. You already know what is kuvutia because I've used it in the sentence that we have just finished. Kuvutia is being attractive. Kuvutia, to be attractive. Okay? Kunavutia is attractive. Of formation. This is very simple because of formation always uses the a suffix for forming an of, and then the prefix is always determined by the noun class. So with this ku infinitive, you are going to say which prefix you are supposed to use. And you can go and check how to form of with this link suggested here, so that you will not only know how to form of in one noun class, but in all the noun class together. Instead of looking one noun class per video, go and check how to form the of formation in one video with all noun class. The prefix that is used with this is kuishi kwa baba. Kuishi kwa baba. The living of father. How father is living. Kwa. So we still use K and W. KW as we have used with the possessives. Kuishi kwangu. Kuishi kwa. For all formation, I have said we usually use the suffix a with every noun, but the prefix is the one that changes. So for the ku infinitive, the prefix is KW. Same as for the possessive in the ku infinitive, which is kwa, kwangu, kwa baba. Okay? Demonstratives. So let's use the simple way by forming sentences and knowing the demonstratives. Kuishi huku, this living. Huku. Kuishi huko. Kuishi huko, that living. Kuishi kule. Kuishi kule. Because this noun class goes one way, it only has 3 demonstratives. Huku, huko, and kule. These, that, and those. This, that, and those. Huku, huko, and kule. Kuishi huku, this living. Kuishi huko, that living or that way of living. Kuishi kule, that way of living, very far. With numbers. Well, the ku infinitive does not use numbers because you cannot count a living, how someone is living, like how I'm living, how you are living. You cannot count, so it doesn't use numbers, the ordinal or the cardinal numbers. By the way, you can go and check the cardinal numbers with this video, how to say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, up to 100 in Swahili. So this noun class, instead of using numbers, it uses quantifiers. Quantifiers. What are quantifiers? Quantifiers are words that tells us the quantity of something, the quantity of an uncountable nouns. The quantity of an uncountable nouns. And uncountable nouns are nouns that you cannot count, that you cannot say this is 1 or this is 2. So those ones use quantifiers. And one of the quantifiers, we have chache, ingi, dogo. We have a lot of them. So you can go and check more of them here, and which prefix is used in which noun class. Okay, so with ku, we use quantifiers and we use KW as the prefix. So let's say kuishi kwingi, kuishi kwingi, living long or long life living. Kuishi kwingi, long life living. Kusoma kwingi, long life reading or learning. Long life reading. Or much reading. The relative pronoun. You need to know that a relative pronoun in Swahili can be used as an infix and a suffix. And with this being true, there are some sentences in some situations that cannot use an infix or cannot use a suffix. So you should be knowing which sentence should be used with a suffix and which sentences to be used with an infix. And since that is a long story and a long video, it has some rules that you need to know. I have created a video that will help you, a 10 minutes video that will help you with that. Go check it with the link suggested here. First check the amber, and then you will be directed to another place where it will tell you if you need to use an infix or you need to use a suffix. You should be knowing, because there are some sentences that can't take a prefix, there are others that can't take a suffix. So when using a suffix, we use amber. Amber. Amber plus the suffix, which is ko. The suffix used is ko, or the infix used is ko. Kucheza ambako kunafurahisha. Kucheza ambako kunafurahisha. Playing that is pleasing. Playing that is pleasing. Let's use it as an infix. As an infix, it is inserted in between the time tense and the verb. Kucheza kunako furahisha. Kucheza kunako furahisha. The time tense is na, the present tense. And furahisha is the verb. Kucheza kunako furahisha. The playing that is pleasing. And that's all for this video, and I hope that you have learned something that is going to help you in your long life learning in Swahili. And until next time, bye! If you have not yet subscribed, make sure you subscribe so that you will not miss any video that will be uploaded in this channel. Bye!